I thought this was a sort of an interesting battle. Um, I haven't seen anyone really use a Noctowl to lead. I figured he was going to go for the hypnosis, but he decided to just try to just go for the air slash, try to take out the monkey right away. Um, the monkey is he is sashed. I just wanted to use him for stealth rock and then get him out of there. I don't think I would have been able to one shot the Noctowl. I didn't try for fear of the sash, so I went out with Aerodactyl and then he switched out and brought out a Quagsire, which I thought was an interesting choice. I just got this Aerodactyl, so I wanted to try and see what it was capable of. I knew he was going to go for the Surf. I figured maybe since I got 2 turns that I would try to knock it out. Um, I was gonna go with Giga Impact, but then I decided if it didn't work, then I'd be out a turn. I would probably have died anyway. I should have really just went for the Giga Impact. Um, Earthquake didn't really do as much damage as I wanted it to. I'm pretty sure this Surf knocks me out. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna take me out for sure. I decided to go with Absol here and see if I could just outspeed him, but he went out and went to a Dawn Fan, which I thought was an interesting choice. I predicted the Earthquake, but I had already picked my attack for the Psycho Cut, um, which was I was kind of relieved that hopefully I would get a crit, but I didn't. So I decided to go with the me first, hoping that he would use Earthquake, but he didn't use Rock Smash, which actually turned out to be all right. I did get a crit with the Rock Smash, which helped out a lot. He rock smashed me, obviously. So I thought it was going to do a lot more damage than it did, but uh, but it didn't really. I decided to go with me first again. I wanted to see if he was going to use rock smash again or earthquake, but he decided to use the Giga Impact, which actually kind of backfired for me because on my next turn, I have to rest. So I'm pretty sure I get knocked out on my next turn. Yeah, yeah. I'm resting, so I'm pretty sure he goes for the focus punch. Yeah, he goes for the focus punch and takes me out, which was a really, really good play on his part. I didn't expect the focus punch from Sudowoodo. I decided to go with my Infernape. It's one of my faster Pokemon. I figured the close combat would probably knock him out, and I'd be able to outspeed any other Pokemon that he brought out. Um, that turned out to work for me, so that's good. I decided to go with Noctowl again. I'm pretty sure I go for the Fire Punch. I just I knew Noctowl was gonna kill Infernape, but I just wanted to get some damage in there. I didn't want to switch him out again. Fire punch did a reasonable amount of damage there. Makes it pretty easy to kill on my next turn. I think here I bring out Tauros. I get mishacks on the Zen Headbutt, which kind of sucks. Um, my Tauros is sashed, so I did want to have him brought down to the sash so he could use Endeavor and then Outrage, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. But it's okay. Tauros ends up doing a pretty good job. Uh, this is this is a new team for me, so this is the second battle I've used this team in. They turned out to be all right. I wish I would have done a little better. Um, I do like the outrage Tauros. It's not really expected. I do know a lot of people that have seen Tauros, have seen the outrage, but offhand, I don't think most people know that Tauros has it. So he goes for the energy ball here. Doesn't really do a whole lot. I figured it was going to kill me, but it didn't. So I end up getting crit hacks to kill Meganium. Now at this point I know Tauros is confused, but I'm just going to try to fodder him to Endeavor Typhlosion to get some damage in. I didn't want to try for the Outrage again. I just figured I would go for the Endeavor. It's the safe bet. Um, I figured if he would have got confused hacks, then I would have to try something else. My next two pokes are both weak against fire, so it didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to. This particular Typhlosion is pretty strong, although it doesn't have Eruption. It's still a pretty tough Typhlosion. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I know it's a little shoddy. I figured the Bullet Punch would have done a little more damage than it would coming from Metagross, but Bullet Punch isn't a strong attack. It's not very effective. I was kind of hoping it would have done a little more damage to get the kill. I figured Metagross wouldn't live past this, but I know I have another poke that's pretty quick, so I decided to send out Metagross to try to do as much damage as possible. So I know Umbreon isn't fast, so I have to use Payback here. And he goes for a Blast Burn, which really scared me because I didn't think that Umbreon was going to make it past it. This particular Umbreon has excellent special defense. It actually did less damage than I thought it was going to. I really didn't think that I was going to make it through that, but that Umbreon pulled through for me for the win. That was a good battle against Sergie. A lot of well played. He's got some tough Pokemon there. I like seeing the Noctowl, the Sudowoodo, and the Donphan. I like it a lot when people use underused pokes. I think it makes it a lot more interesting than seeing Swamp.